Hey guys, I'm Ed. This is Beachside Retirement. Welcome to my journey. So today I'm out here walking in an athletic field, walking in the middle of the sports field, just smiling, enjoying the day. On my way to Costco, get the tires rotated. I just pulled in here to stop and take a video. Mainly, you know why? Because I could. That's what's new. That's what's new with retirement. I'm starting to embrace this. I'm starting to learn not to try to cram everything into one day, but just to really enjoy yourself and appreciate the things that are out there. So walking in this field, looking at this beautiful sky, smelling the honeysuckle, I'm learning to be grateful. I'm learning to try to take some time to not do so much. That's the one thing in retirement I'm really learning. Try to make time for yourself and your family and not do as much. Enjoy your health. Experience something. This is something I've actually been working on this week. Try to experience 1 or 2 new things a week that you never did before. So even though I live in this general area, this particular park is maybe 20 minutes from my house. I've always been driving along it on the way to somewhere, but I never stopped here. But today I did. Today I stopped here because it just struck me as I'm driving down the road. I happen to have my little camera holder here, and I thought, I used to drive by this park on the way to work when I took the back way. More like a country drive, not through all the busy streets. And I'd see kids playing, and I thought, I gotta go walk the dogs there one day. I never would have thought the first day I stopped here was to film a retirement video to share my insight on how things are going for me. But I did, and this is one of those things that just kind of makes me smile right now. I'm sure you guys out there who already retired, you know what I'm talking about. You probably have plenty of time in your favorite chair someplace. Maybe you got a nice comfortable porch. Maybe you got a chair swing. Maybe in your garage, maybe in your tiki bar, wherever you got it. But for me right here, this is a start. This is the start of trying to do more things each week that are new to me. New discoveries, fill in that other part of life that wasn't there before. So taking some more time for me has really seemed to be fulfilling. And it's fun, to be honest. I mean, there's people walking their dogs out there. They're probably looking at me like, who's this guy with the camera? But I don't care. I'm just trying to give back. I spend a lot of time watching retirement YouTube videos from people like myself, more popular people, small people that got 2 subscribers. Doesn't matter. What matters to me is the authenticity. I like hearing their real story. And that's what I try to share with you. I'm not one of these people who are going to sit here and tell you need to put, 8% of your pay into your Roth IRA, and then you're going to have this much invested in cash and liquid assets. Hopefully you've done well with your investments enough so that you can get to your retirement destination at the appropriate time for you. Myself, I'm 59. I knew I wasn't going to go to 62. Like most people say, I can't retire to have Social Security. Nah, not for me. There's too much life to live. We've seen too much bad happen for people. Health goes the wrong way. So I'm here to just share my story with you that I got out early. I'm living off of some of my investments at the moment. Paid down as much debt as I could before I got into retirement. And I got a bunch of side hustles, like activities that I plan on doing to create some extra income. But for the time being, I'm trying to enjoy me, try and enjoy this life. And I think you guys can do it too. I'd love to hear your comments if you're already doing it. What's your opinion on going out early? Again, I'm 59. What time or at what age did you retire? I've talked to people just this week, that I know that one of our friends at the beach, and they're planning to wait a while. And I'm not saying that's a wrong decision. I think it's right for their situation, but I don't think I could have waited that much longer. So I'm glad I'm out of that game and just trying to go through this next phase of life. So put some comments down there. Let me know your situation. Let me know your thoughts. I appreciate you watching the videos and liking and subscribing and coming along on this journey with me. Like I always tell you out there, be kind to people. I just came from an oil change, and a young kid, this honest story, young kid took care of my wife's car, the car I did first. I'm driving home, and I heard a sound that I wasn't quite sure of. It's like when I made a sharp turn, or like a little rolling sound. Well, believe it or not, and don't get too upset, he left the socket inside on the apron up by the washers. It's just wasn't in the way. It had like a lip, so it couldn't fall into the engine compartment. Then that would have been another story. But I didn't know So I got home, I said, I'll have to look at that at some point. I went back with my work van to get the oil change, and they looked at me and they're like, hey, we were trying to call you, we were trying to call you. They have my wife's number, and she can't use her phone at work. So anyway, they're like, we had a tool, we think it's in the, in the engine compartment, we don't want anything bad to happen. Well, I found it. I had to go back there 3 times. First oil change, second from my van, third time to take the tool back. I could have been upset, I could have yelled, but it was a young kid, a really nice kid that I communicated with, and I think I connected with. And had great conversation when he did the first oil change. So I told him no problem. And that's one of the differences. I actually have time. Even though on my way to Costco now, I had time to take that tool back. And I just did it. And this field was in between there and Costco. And I just looked at it and said, hey man, he made a mistake. He was enjoying the conversation with me. Might have been my fault, I was talking so much. But nothing bad happened out of it. His manager was greatly appreciative and he was smiling. And it all started with me asking how his day was and how life is. And we had a great conversation going, and I guess he just forgot it. So I hope that doesn't happen to you. Thank goodness nothing bad happened to our car. But I just use that as an example. Talk to people, see how their day's going. Here's some young kid that, from the outside, you'd have looked at him saying he's a rough character. But he was a sweetheart, and he totally got the things I was talking about, how life's important and got to be a little more present in life. And I thoroughly enjoyed that conversation. So I challenge you guys, when you're at the checkout register, when you're wherever you're at, somebody's waiting on you, your waitress comes up, thank them, ask them how their day is. Could lead to great things. All right, guys, stay safe out there. I will see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. And be safe, be kind. Retirement's great. Do it. Later.